Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Leiba, and I'm very happy to have you here with me today. If you are learning English and sometimes think, I know many English words, but when I need to speak, I don't know what to say, then today's episode is especially for you. In this episode, we are going to learn 100 daily English sentences that you can use in real-life situations. These are not difficult sentences. They are not long grammar exercises. And you do not need to memorize complicated words. These are simple sentences that people use when they wake up, talk with family, go outside, work, study, shop, eat at a restaurant, talk with friends, ask questions, express feelings, solve problems, and end their day. The most important thing I want you to remember today is this: do not just listen, speak with me. When I say a sentence, pause for a moment and repeat it aloud. Even if your pronunciation is not perfect, that is completely okay. You are learning, you are practicing, and every time you speak, you are becoming a little more confident. Sometimes English learners spend a lot of time learning individual words. For example, they learn the word busy, the word late, the word ready, or the word tired. That is useful, but knowing individual words is not always enough. You also need to know how to put those words together in a natural sentence. For example, instead of only learning the word tired, learn, I'm really tired. Instead of only learning ready, learn, I'm ready to go. Instead of only learning late, learn, I'm running late. This is how you can start building real conversations in English. And here's another important tip. You do not need to learn all 100 sentences perfectly in one day. That would be too much. Instead, listen to this podcast more than once. On your first listen, simply understand the sentences. On your second listen, repeat them with me. On your third listen, try to say them without looking at the words. And then, during your daily life, try to use them. For example, if you wake up in the morning, don't just think in your first language. Try to think, I just woke up. When you are getting ready, say, I need to get ready. When you are leaving home, say, I'm ready to go. When someone asks you to wait, you can say, give me a second. These small sentences may seem very simple, but they are exactly the kind of sentences that help you speak English naturally. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, and get ready to practice. I'm going to say each sentence clearly. I'll also give you simple explanations and examples so you can understand how to use these sentences in real life. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to practice. So, are you ready? Let's begin with our first group of daily English sentences. Sentences you can use in the morning when you start your day. Okay, everyone, let's start with the first part of our lesson. These first 10 sentences are all about your morning and the beginning of your day. Think about what you normally do after you wake up. You open your eyes, you look at the time, maybe you feel sleepy, you get out of bed, you take a shower, you get dressed, you have breakfast, and then you are ready to start your day. So let's learn the simple English sentences you can use during these moments. Remember, I want you to repeat after me. Ready? Let's begin. Sentence 1. Good morning. Leiba. Our first sentence is very simple. Good morning. You probably already know this sentence, but it is one of the most useful English greetings. We usually say good morning when we meet someone in the morning. You can say it to your family. You can say it to your friends. You can say it to your teacher. You can say it to your coworkers. For example, when you enter your workplace, you can say, good morning, everyone. Or when you wake up and see your family, you can simply say, good morning. Now repeat after me, good morning. Again, good morning. Excellent. Sentence 2, how did you sleep? Leiba. The second sentence is, how did you sleep? This is a friendly question that you can ask someone in the morning. You are asking if they slept well or if they had a comfortable night. For example, imagine you wake up and see your brother. You can ask, good morning, how did you sleep? Your friend might answer, I slept well, thanks. Or, not very well, I couldn't sleep. This is a very natural morning conversation. So, repeat, how did you sleep? One more time, how did you sleep? Great. Sentence 3, I just woke up. Leiba. Now, sentence number 3, I just woke up. This sentence means you woke up only a short time ago. Maybe your friend calls you early in the morning. They ask, "Are you awake?" You can say, "Yes, I just woke up." Or maybe someone sends you a message and asks what you are doing. You can say, "What time is it?" when you're worried that you might be late. So say it with me. What time is it? Again, what time is it? Excellent. Sentence 7. I'm running late. Liba. Now imagine you plan to leave your home at 8 o'clock, but it is already 8:15. You are late. What can you say? You can say, "I'm running late." This is a very common expression in English. It means you are late or you are taking longer than you planned. For example, you can call your friend and say, "I'm sorry, I'm running late." Or you can send a message, "I'm running late. I'll be there soon." Notice that we do not mean that you are literally running. "I'm running late" simply means you are late. Now repeat, "I'm running late." Again, "I'm running late." Great job. Sentence 8. I need to take a shower. Liba. Now let's talk about getting ready in the morning. One common thing many people do after waking up is take a shower. So you can say, "I need to take a shower." This means you need to go and shower. For example, "I just woke up and I need to take a shower." Or, "Give me 10 minutes, I need to take a shower." This sentence is very simple, but it is useful in everyday conversation. Repeat after me, "I need to take a shower." 1. Welcome back, everyone. We have already learned our first 10 daily English sentences for the morning. Now let's imagine that you have finished your morning routine and you are at home with your family. Maybe your mother is in the kitchen, your brother is in his room, your sister is getting ready, or maybe you are talking to a friend or a roommate. These situations happen every day, and there are many simple English sentences that you can use again and again. So in this section, we are going to learn 10 useful sentences for conversations at home. As always, don't just listen. Listen carefully, understand the meaning, and then repeat the sentence aloud. Let's begin. Sentence 11. Where is everyone? Liba. Our first sentence in this section is, where is everyone? This is a very natural question. You can use it when you are at home and you want to know where the other people are. For example, imagine you wake up and walk into the living room. Nobody is there. You can ask, "Where is everyone?" Someone might answer, "They're in the kitchen," or "They went outside," or "They're still sleeping." You can also use this sentence at a party or at work if you do not see the people you expected to see. So, repeat after me, "Where is everyone?" Again, "Where is everyone?" Excellent. Sentence 12. What are you doing? Liba. The next sentence is one of the most common questions in everyday English. What are you doing? You use this when you want to know what someone is doing at the moment. For example, you see your brother sitting at a table. You can ask, "What are you doing?" He might say, "I'm doing my homework," or "I'm watching a video," or "I'm working." You can also ask your friend, "What are you doing?" Your friend might say, "I'm cooking dinner." So this is a very useful sentence. Now repeat, "What are you doing?" One more time, "What are you doing?" Very good. Sentence 13. Are you ready? Liba. Now imagine that you and your friend have somewhere to go. You are ready, but you are not sure if your friend is ready. You can ask, "Are you ready?" This simply means, have you finished preparing? For example, "Are you ready? We need to leave in 5 minutes." Your friend might say, "Yes, I'm ready." Or, "Not yet. Give me a few minutes." This sentence is also useful before a meeting, a class, an exam, or any activity. Now say it with me. Are you ready? Again, are you ready? Excellent. Sentence 14. Have you eaten? Liba. Here is a very useful sentence, especially when talking with family and friends. Have you eaten? This question means, did you eat something? For example, you come home and see your brother. You can ask, have you eaten? He might say, yes, I already ate. Or, no, not yet. You can also say, have you eaten breakfast? Or, have you eaten lunch? This is a simple but very useful everyday question. Now repeat. Have you eaten? Again. Have you eaten? Great job. Sentence 15. What do you want for breakfast? Liba. Now let's talk about breakfast. Maybe you are preparing breakfast for your family. You want to know what someone wants to eat. You can ask, what do you want for breakfast? For example, you can ask your brother, what do you want for breakfast? He might say, I want some eggs. Or, I'd like some bread and tea. Or, I'm not hungry. This sentence can also be changed depending on the meal. For example, what do you want for lunch? Or, what do you want for dinner? So, remember this useful pattern. What do you want for breakfast? Now repeat it. What do you want for breakfast? Excellent. Sentence 16. I'll be there in a minute. Liba. Now imagine someone is calling you from another room. Maybe your mother says, Liba, come here, please. But you are busy doing something. You don't want to say wait in a rude way. Instead, you can say, I'll be there in a minute. This means I will come very soon. For example, your friend says, come outside, I'm waiting for you. You can say, I'll be there in a minute. You can also say, I'll be there in a few minutes. Both are useful. Now repeat, I'll be there in a minute. Again, I'll be there in a minute. Very good. Sentence 17. Can you help me? Liba. Our next sentence is extremely important. Can you help me? We use the sentence when we need someone's help. Maybe you are carrying something heavy. Maybe you don't understand something. Maybe you cannot find something. You can simply ask, can you help me? For example, can you help me with this box? Or, can you help me with my homework? Or, can you help me find my phone? It is simple, polite, and useful. Now repeat, can you help me? Again, can you help me? Excellent. Sentence 18. Give me a second. Liba. Now imagine someone asks you to do something, but you need a little time. Now let's review all 10 sentences from this section. I'll say each sentence slowly. You repeat after me. Number 11. Where is everyone? Number 12. What are you doing? Number 13. Are you ready? Number 14. Have you eaten? Number 15. What do you want for breakfast? Number 16. I'll be there in a minute. Number 17. Can you help me? Number 18. Give me a second. Number 19. I'm coming. Number 20. See you later. Wonderful. Now let's imagine a short conversation using some of these sentences. Imagine you are at home in the morning. You walk into the living room and ask, where is everyone? Your brother answers, they're in the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen and ask, what are you doing? Your sister says, I'm making breakfast. You ask, have you eaten? She says, no, not yet. Then you ask, what do you want for breakfast? She says, I'd like some eggs. Then your phone rings. Your friend asks, are you ready? You say, give me a second, I'm coming. Your friend says, okay, and you answer, I'll be there in a minute. See how useful these simple sentences are? You don't need complicated English to have everyday conversations. You need simple sentences that you understand and can use quickly. So practice these 10 sentences today. Try to use them with your family, your friends, or even by speaking to yourself. Remember, speaking to yourself is also practice. You can look around your room and ask, where is everyone? You can imagine someone asking you, what are you doing? And you can answer, I'm practicing English. The more you practice, the easier speaking will become. Now, let's continue with our next group of daily English sentences. In the next section, we are going to learn 10 useful sentences for getting ready, leaving home, traveling, and telling someone where you're going. Let's keep going! Welcome back, everyone. You are doing a great job. So far, we have learned 20 useful English sentences. We started with sentences for the morning, and then we learned some simple sentences for conversations at home. Now imagine that you have finished getting ready. You have your clothes on, you have your bag, you have your phone, maybe you have your keys, and now it is time to leave the house. What can you say in English? Well, in this section, we are going to learn 10 simple sentences that you can use when you are going somewhere, meeting someone, traveling, or telling someone that you are on your way. These sentences are very common in everyday English. So, listen carefully, repeat after me, and try to imagine a real situation for every sentence. Let's begin. Sentence 21. I'm ready to go. Liba, our first sentence is, I'm ready to go. This sentence means that you have finished preparing and you are ready to leave. For example, imagine your friend is waiting for you. Your friend asks, Are you ready? You can answer, Yes, I'm ready to go. Maybe your family is getting ready for a trip. Everyone is waiting for you. You can say, Okay, I'm ready to go. It is a very simple sentence, but you can use it in many situations. So, repeat after me. I'm ready to go. Again, I'm ready to go. Excellent. Sentence 22. Where are we going? Liba. Now imagine that someone tells you, Come with me, but you don't know where you're going. You can ask, Where are we going? This is a simple question that means, What is our destination? For example, your friend says, Come on, let's go. You can ask, Where are we going? Your friend might answer, We're going to the mall, or We're going to a restaurant, or